All right, how y'all doing? This is me, Zacchaeus, and we have a lot of people. We need to talk about this. That I'm going on YouTube, and I'm glad the fact that it's a blessing to go on the internet and read, research, and find things you need to know. I'm very addicted to the internet because I love information. Especially when you have a lack of it around you. Growing up, I love to read books here and there. Sometimes I lose focus, and I realize myself as a bipolar type 1 lose focus. That's why I'm very addicted to caffeine and giga biloba and stuff. Especially when you have your grandma time, you need to start thinking, being rude, putting a shame-based culture in your life, toxic environment. You're good from a toxic family. So why you bring up that? Because it reminded me of a toxic family. I always try to get away from toxic environment. And I had left a job due to the trigger. And I remember looking at the video and listening to a bipolar person said that what trigger us will set us off. Y'all see me get very angry on YouTube, and why the distorts behavior? Because I want people to know what a bot. This is not acting. That's all me. Of course, the monologues and stuff, that's acting, but the other stuff, that's all me. Okay, and y'all, the discipline patterns that people do to their children is a testimony. I always tell people I am the product of that verse in the Bible where it says, "Fathers, do not provoke your children anger, lest become discouraged." In classes 321, because people think that mental illness is unbiblical. That's untrue. The Even God knows there's such things as mental illness. Okay, so that debunks your stupid interpretation of the Bible. So the reason I brought this up because I know, especially here in Texas, there are rights for us bipolar 1 and 2. Um, I see why I like Mariah Carey, besides our multiracial backgrounds and singing talent. She's also bipolar type 2. I'm type 1. The worst case, of course, making that wish I can do someone who do something to me, not someone who didn't do anything to me. So the reason I bring this up, that us bipolar people do have rights. My boss, the white dude that with Negro feature, because I do question that nose and that complexion of his. He's blind, blue eye, and coming from Carolina into Michigan, because I know that many folks from Carolina that look like white people moved there, but got offended when I said some of our people here do not want to work. And yeah, he did get offended. I wasn't talking like a white supremacist. I was actually because I met brothers who came and confront me about we working. Told me that he could not accommodate my disorder on the phone. He didn't know I was recording him. That's why okay. That's untrue. According to the ADA, they're supposed to accommodate any disability, both mental and physical. I was let no, I wasn't. I was told I could not come back to work because my glasses. Now I had gray tape was broken. That's a physical disability. That's a visual. Okay, that's an EOC situation as well. However, in Texas, a lot of people are very anti-intellectual, and they use their personal interpretation of the Bible to cover it up, like I don't see that mess. So, but in black and white, we do have rights. But I advocate for us bipolar people to start looking for self-employment because people in the, especially in Texas, especially a WASP conservative state, Texas, which I hate this state ever since they got stolen from Mexico and became a slave state, last state to get rid of slavery. The culture is like that. Y'all on YouTube and your black world, y'all just barely found it out. I guess by watching my damn videos. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay. And watching the Vibe show, Who from Texas. Okay, come on. All right. And many other YouTubers on Texas, we not screaming and hooping, hollering like a child for no reason. We're in the state, and y'all know them brothers and sisters don't help us down here. Because I ain't gonna have a slave mentality like some of these folks here who go along with that mess. But point is, we need to start looking for self-employment. Okay, have our own business. I'm addicted to the internet. And I'm trying to have my own business on the internet. I'm trying to have my own business. I'm not trying to be on no government assistance. I don't want folks in my business, and I don't want a reduced income apartment that doesn't give me the things that I would like to have. I like to have the big things in life. So all y'all trying to use that we trying to be on the system, no, no the hell no. I never want to be on the system, as God my witness. But when you have people misguided, uneducated people about your diagnosis, who use a false interpretation of the Bible and try to go against your adult rights with it, which they can go against the law of that. That's why. Why do some people turn to drugs? I never turn to drugs, so I can't answer that question. I never turned to drugs. I never turned to drugs. I never had. The only drugs I've used are drugs from the Whole Food store and ginseng, like Ginga, and also Dollar Tree. I never did weed, Kush, crack, meth, none of that. And of course I turned to caffeine. Okay, so that's legal. And I don't drink as much. I'm on medication. I admit I've been off my meds because of working. Because if when I do take the meds, it does make me oversleep. And sometimes I do lose focus on things that matter. That's why. That's why I take the other drugs. There are the herbal and vitamin stuff, the vitamin D, vitamin C. I'm very organic. So you can tell I don't look for almost 39 years old. That's the reason why I take care of my body. I'm very self conscious person. You know what I'm saying? You know, and even the other YouTuber, Lovely T, she has a hair tea and stuff. Yes, me and her, we have a lot of people. We both Leo. She's July Leo, and I'm August Leo, and we very health conscious people. Like I don't say that, but I never done weed and Kush. I think the weed and Kush, what it does is a codependency of their disorder. But in my case, I never done illegal drugs. I don't like Nancy Reagan, but I grew up at the time when crack cocaine was big. And me being big at a young age about racial stereotypes, I didn't know what the word was at the time. I didn't want to be a didn't do nothing thug on the 5 o'clock news, selling dope or using it. Okay, and also my dad people are middle class on my dad's side of the family, so not to disclose the truth, but yes, we used to make fun of crackheads, getting folks in the hood looking like that. So that's why we had that little bourgeois mentality. So that's why and I went to predominantly white school. Before my school became predominantly Hispanic, I went to predominantly white school, okay, in the east side. So that mentality came in. Me and my two brothers and my sisters on my mom's side, because I'm the only child, they grew up in the hood, okay. So it was always a beef between that two, and even I live in the hood now, and my brother, my darker skinned brother, lives in a prestigious Southwest area, sugar. I mean, go to call like this, and living way better than me. We don't talk, but unlike Mariah Carey's sister, I'm not begging a damn thing for the money. You forget that my middle class family helped his ass. That's the truth, and that wasn't his doggone parents in the early '80s when he was struggling, looking like they just came out the doggone refugee camp. I'm gonna say it like that. Yeah, because he has no compassion for me. I don't have compassion for him either. And he's a fool. He twists scripture. He don't do anything right. He don't even live like a damn Christian. We both two different religions, but he don't live it. Two different baby mamas and everything. And sex and thing. I don't go ahead and call it is. I hate when people are hypocritical trying to tell me, right, I need to check their behind first before I check mine. But the truth of the matter is, I can't speak for people who on illegal drugs. Because I know the consequences. Like I said, I went to a white school. My other part of my family tree that I don't look like, okay? They didn't recognize that, okay? And hearing comments, it's that of course, that consciously did not want you to be a stereotype. It was going to 5 o'clock news, and he and my dog skinned grandfather, my dad's side, talk about a black. Yes, he will talk about. Yes, he will. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to be in that limelight. So that right there. So even though her husband, Nancy Reagan, was giving out drugs in the hood and the body of the put brothers and Latino brothers locked up, whether it be Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever, and Jamaican, Haitian, American, whatever in jail, I didn't want to be a statistic. Okay, when the people call me crackhead, I laugh. I'm like, call me crack how you want to, but I never touched it. And the first time I seen cocaine, besides seeing on in the media, was I waited on the bus, and I don't want to disclose where because I don't want to get caught as in being snitched, this is being, people snitched on want to do something to me. Okay, sit in the bus, a certain area. Couple bus, I was praying in my head, please bus, hurry up. And some brother gave a piece of the small, and I was shocked to see that, to one of the homeless people out there. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want, because I don't want to see my face on YouTube. You want to rat on me, this and that, okay? So I know I have a neighbor, and the parents stay in the hotel, stay away from him, constant supervision is violent. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, Tejano. Us minorities are very ignorant. Not to say biologically. Culturally, I watched Cat Larzos about Latinos, not mentioned about mental. Cat Lazo for Me Too. Me Too. Channel. I love Cat Lazo. I love my Latina sister. She Cuban, with Colombian and Venezuela, no, Peruvian. I love her there. And same thing with African American people. We think that mental health issues, that's why white folks who, and it ain't because they white, it's the mentality and lifestyle, It ain't got about biological. I'm not trying to sound like Margaret Sanger with her eugenics, female minded mentality. We have been taught that mental health is for those who are crazy, okay? And this white folk stuff. But I always remind my minority people, look where they at and where we at. You know what I'm saying? Look where we're at, and I'm talking about in the economic situation. I'm not saying to give up your African American and Hispanic roots. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that take what they're using to help us. Because remember, they built this system built on white supremacy, and they want minorities to be at the bottom. They want us to fight each other over low wage positions. That's what I say. I cannot get. I am Hispanic down the family tree because my grandfather was a real. But people don't know that until I mention it, okay? But I'm not gonna fight with you about a low wage position that it gonna benefit nothing. But the white man that owns the company can afford all these nice homes and everything else, and me fighting with another Latino, but it's stupid. And man, they take away jobs that say Chavez all Martin King didn't want us to have because we were such to the cotton picking and strawberry picking. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But we've been taught that that's white folk stuff. No, it's not. Mental. If we would stop having that stereotype, our communities can grow. Because the idea what they have is helping them grow. So if we take what they have, because they try to deny that access to us. Actually, they give the people who say that our communities are doing exactly what they want us to do. It's to be at the bottom. They deny us education, how to make money. They teach the education in the minority schools mostly are not talking about how to make money. It's to be a workplace slave. You know what I'm saying? But they went in the prestigious white schools. They are teaching them white folks how to make money, the power of money, and taxes and liens. And I remember in school getting bored hearing that. But now I look back and that's no, that's important. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want us to have our own business and firm action. They want us to be the low and to get to the body and thinking that we better than somebody, whether we like and dog and all that stuff. While they out there looking buku and having and going different, taking trips to different all over across the world, and we over here fighting. But that's the truth. That many of us has been taught that mental health issues does not matter. This is some white folk stuff. No, it's not. It is a real issue. And if we would get past that, we can grow as a community of color, whether it be African American or Latino, it doesn't matter, or Asian, whatever. And as a minority, I'm gonna say that for real because the real reason why it's not just the white folks, it's the folks in our communities who overlook my diagnosis. You tell many times on the job, told someone of color, African American descent, or Hispanic, and they try to ignore that. Even those who are supervised know it's illegal to do that. They think the culture and their religious views does not dictate the law. It doesn't. They can protect you for having that belief, but to force on someone else, no, it does. That's going against the constitutional rights. So that's the reason why. That's why your friend, I'm assuming, is Latino. The family is not taking measures to understand why he's going through what he's going through. If they did stop having this idea, it's for gringo white folks, then they can resolve this issue. You know what I'm saying? If you tell someone down here in the South, I don't know about up north, of African descent, oh, they'll tell you that's you know The way you believe in the Lord, but the Lord said if you provoke a child to anger, become discouraged. That's a mental issue. There's certain things we shouldn't do because it causes our mental spiritual situation when it comes to sin. So that's causing it toxic. That's why I'm not a family oriented person when it comes to toxic family. Jesus said right there in Matthew 10 that if you love your father, brother, sister, you know what I'm saying? If those people are causing tension in your relationship with God, then you don't need to be reading those people. You know, it's not, you know what I'm saying? Healthy families, yeah, come together, but unhealthy families should not come together what God would call it all. And people was in my business, and I mean, I'm not trying to bash Latinos. When I was in Job Corps, it was in my business by my family. I'm like, dude, them in pies, you know? You don't know what goes in my family. If I was in your family, I'd get mad and say things like, dang, why? And I'm like, why? And the minority business people, always in people's business, not being nosy. You know, I was doing better in El Paso, Texas, and I was doing better than here in Houston because I had less toxic people. Yeah, there were toxic people at Job Corps, but I avoided them. But when it's your family, it's hard to avoid. I was doing way better in El Paso, Texas than I was doing here in Houston. And the culture was different. And the culture is different. Like in El Paso, it's more Latin. Of course, there's evasion of, and I'm an ex-Protestant, evasion of Protestantism into Catholicism there, but it's also a lot of Catholicism there. Here in Houston, it's mostly white Anglo-Saxon Protestant dominant, and everybody had to assimilate to it. You know what I'm saying? It's the rest of Texas. Even I was talking to somebody about TWC about unemployment. You can tell that Latino it's brainwashed in their white Anglo-Saxon Protestant belief system. It's like they forgot where they came from, and they did not want to be sympathetic. Like, dang, it wasn't for those civil rights leaders, y'all wouldn't be having those positions. Y'all be over there cleaning, making pancakes and breakfast taco for these folks. What the heck? You know, have some humility. But that's the truth. So when it comes to mental health issues, we ignore that. And that caused a lot of problems. Them gangsters and thugs got mental health issues. The hood rats, the putas, they have mental issues. And I bet you if those communities will resolve those mental issues, they wouldn't be where they at. You know, it's unnormal. It's abnormal to go sell dope and kill somebody over something so small, and knowing that you're gonna go to jail for it, especially being a person of color. You know, but it's sad. So you know, and many of those folks that come from those gangsters and thugs and cholos came from toxic families. That's the truth. And if they are was a good family inside, outside, not everybody that's outside good is always good inside. You know, they had people you hear about sexual abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, whatever, religious abuse. People ignore that and it causes a problem. And I mentioned that on my job. I disclose my disorder because they don't understand if someone berates me, it's going to trigger me. It's going to go back to when I was a child, dealing with that mess in my family that I always try to avoid. You know, they want you to adjust to something toxic. That's not natural. You know, and shout out to Gary Coleman. Now he looks Latino, but he's Creole. That brother, State Representative Gary Coleman, had a bill. Yes, that brother did. He had that higher brother did. He had a bill, the Healthy Place Workplace Bill, and I did not know about that. Someone on Twitter just told me about that. I did not know that. In 2015, I could have used that bill when I was at Macy's. Shows because they didn't understand that, you know. But that's the problem that these people don't understand that us bipolar people, we if you was the folks would stop practicing what they think is right and examine it, the Bible tells you it takes everything whole was good to discern, okay? Then this situation was going on where you have people who are very hyperly what's the word? Uh Arrogant, narcissistic in their belief system, and they think that's making them who they are and made them to a monster too. Just because they got money. People can be monsters with money and have the best in life and folks. You know what I'm saying? Even I mean, look what happened with Jesus, and he was poor, he wasn't rich, and he was God. The people who was against him had money. You know, so yeah, I mean, and right there, the prosperity gospel. People don't understand when they talk about prosperity in the Bible, it's talking about in heaven. It's not talking about on earth. And I'm sure Joel Osteen taught everybody that during Hurricane Harvey. Yes, that's a corrupt. I already knew there was a man corrupt leader right there. Yeah, and when everybody was suffering, He was in a buku house, being demonic, not caring about those people in Hurricane Harvey. Sure didn't. Now, don't forget, his house got messed up. I don't even feel sorry. Because remember, that's a mansion. The natural disaster can destroy a mansion, too. Yeah. Hurricane Harvey, there's some people I just don't feel sorry for. And because of the arrogant behavior they display. They forget that you got positions of power and wealth. You can share your wealth. You don't necessarily have to give your personal stuff, but teach that person how to obtain and get wealth, so they don't have to be a necessity and independent on you. And that's why I want to do whenever I become wealthy. I see people at the bridge in Midtown. I would love to give books about how to get wealth and training instead of just trying how to get a job. How about trying to obtain wealth? How about trying to teach us how to have our own businesses? Because they don't want us to have businesses. They don't want to be in their job. They want to discriminate against certain people of a certain color. We shouldn't have to beg for their behind. Excuse me for language. They ask for a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? They begging for people to work for them. Someone that is qualified to work for them. Or they not a right race or color or a sexual orientation. Then okay, hell, when they get the person who fit their expectation and fuck their business, then that's good. I laugh at that. So therefore, it's teaching us to be our own boss. Remember, I put a bunch of applications, 2008 on Monster.com, 2009, 2007. And folks they want to hire. People think that us brothers are African are lazy. No, no, no. I put a bunch. I got a paper trail in my closet. This closet, that closet of how many, when you do your job search for unemployment, you gotta keep in case they try to say you didn't do it. You got a bunch. You got even got muted from my old apartment on it. I gotta put who's this? I don't know who this. They can leave a message. They can leave a message. I don't know who that is. But truth of the matter is, they can see. You know what I'm saying? So that's my point right there. Is that they can leave. They can they don't understand that people make the assumption like no, not all brothers like myself are lazy want to be in the ghetto. No, anyone know me back in 2006, I used to say I would never be in that situation. I had a friend who's part Mexican, part black. His grandfather's African American. Saying he looked straight up Mexican, light skin, non kinky hair and everything. You think he's just straight up Mexican. They have African mixture in Mexico besides Spanish native. And he said, "Damn." He said, "You the first black." I said, "Didn't I say I'm multiracial as well?" Okay. Tell me that about welfare. I love welfare. Him and the other Hispanic dude. Yeah, I love welfare. I said, what the hell? I said, I grew up middle class. I didn't grow up like that. He said, I said, oh my, she was on welfare too. Cause I had Donald Trump open my on my window in my room. I sure did. Cause I wanted to be in that limelight. I didn't want to be. I wanted to be rich. That's that Callaway song back in 19. I want the pie sky, I want to be rich. That's my song. Back when I was 10 years old, I was supposed la la la. That's my song. So I ain't trying to be at the bottom. If folks in the hood look at me like who he think he is, and there's enough to tell you that I ain't trying to be in that situation. Okay, but us bipolar people, we need to start looking for work that's suitable for our personality. Because when I was having issues with the African guy, okay, back in June, I took a personality test. I went to a word source and I took a personality test. It said that I'm more artistic, enterprising, investigating, you know what I'm saying? And then I qualify for leadership jobs. Even the workforce can say all these leadership jobs, they all require bachelor degrees. I said, what about the acting part? That's what I was doing. The monologue I saw, okay? And he said, he said, yeah, because I have a leadership type. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, I fit my zodiac sign. I'm a Leo. I mean, I'm not submissive. Even when I was a child, the doctor told my grandmother and grandfather that I was a dope child. The reason why the kids picked on me because I was a dope child. Yeah, I was irrational. My dad, he's a Virgo, but he was always in the books. And actually, I get that from him because my aunt and uncle, I'll never forget when my great aunt passed away in 2012. And they was talking about how many weapons they got, especially the dark skinned uncle of mine. And they always said my dad was always in his room by himself reading books. You see what I'm saying? So he always wanted to be an adult. He don't like being a child. Like that's how I get that from him. I don't, even as a child, I always saw myself as an adult. I never like to be. I like Michael Jackson. No offense to Michael Jackson, like I don't want to be a child. When I turned 18 in August in '97, I said thank you Jesus. I don't want to be someone else's under someone else's submission, especially if they're very toxic and evil and narcissistic. What they gonna teach me? They teach me to be demonic just like them, and have the scapegoat of it. So that's the reason why. So I always been my own person, you know. I mean, the people look at the folks. Look at Maxine Waters. She's a Leo. Look at Jennifer Lopez. She's Leo. Look at Whitney Houston. She was Leo. Madonna, Leo. Angel Bassett, Leo. Okay. Chris Pettis, Selena's husband. What is up with Aries and Leos? Because I do like Selena and Mariah Carey and Donna Ross, and they both were Aries. They are Aries. What is up with that? No, for real. No, no, for real. I'm a big Mariah Carey fan. God rest her Selena's no longer here. She was married at the time when she was sadly departed, but she's an Aries. Mariah is an Aries. So what is up with that? Because Chris Pettis and Maxine Walsh are the same birthday, the 15th of August, a couple days before my birthday. That's real. What's up with that? He independent. You see how he is? He ain't care when Papa Joe, excuse me. I'm sorry, he's Latino version of Papa Joe Jackson. Abraham, he saw he didn't care. He was okay. Go ahead and fire me. That fine. Selena with Jennifer Lopez playing Selena, she's a Leo too. But you know what I'm talking about Jennifer Lopez, Selena's Aries. No, no, what I'm saying? He didn't care. I make my own way. That Chris Pettis in play. No, we both Leos. Maxine Walls ain't scared. She said when they're trying to threaten her, she said, "Well, I'm gonna get my gun out too." Shoots. We Leo. We don't. Barack Obama Leo. Bill Clinton Leo. He corrupt. Bill Clinton Leo. You know, my grandfather was July Leo. Demi Lovato Leo. Selena Gomez Leo. I mean, Theo from Cosby Leo. Yeah, Michael Jamal Warner. you know, we're very um, we're very leadership type people. So that's why I took a personality test. And most of the jobs they said I qualified was a um, what do you call it? Was leadership skills. I don't qualify for the submissive type skill job. You see what I'm saying? Acting, some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get in that since I love the arts. I failed first grade, you know, due to Aaliyah Whitney Houston, because I saw potential, I saw stardom, I saw fame. I said I want to be in that situation. Okay, it's weird as I was reading that book about 10 things white people don't tell you. That's right. The schools that teaches you are telling you how to be a worker. They're not teaching you how to obtain wealth. They're not teaching you how to to make money. To make money, and they teaching you about taxes and liens and all that stuff. They teach white males mostly particular. So that's why some of us people of color, especially with disabilities, do not perform well in school, especially when they're not teaching our history. They're not teaching us our history. That's the truth. They're not teaching us about black history, Latino history, multiracial history, Native American history, Asian, Pacific Island, even LGBT. They're not teaching that. They're teaching white English and Protestant. That's why I mean the white males succeed in there because it's. And if you do go to a black or Hispanic school, remember they're run by the school district, so they fail to sponsor those schools. They get rained down like lean on me. You know what I'm saying? Like in a Joe Clark situation. He when he came in, he fixed that school, and everybody, whether African American or Hispanics and white too, but mostly the African and Hispanic, succeeded. If he didn't come to that school still they still been fighting, kicking, and acting like thugs and hood rats and bandilleros and these gangsters and stuff and drug dealers and what I'm saying, acting like banditos. What I'm saying, bad guy thug. They'll be acting all that. What I'm saying, trying to relate to both cultures here. So I'm just saying that that's the real reason why. But as bipolar people of color, we gotta speak out. And while we looking for jobs that fits our personality and cater to our disorder, we also got to also start maintaining self-employment. I think it's a blessing, a curse to be bipolar. One part is that we have that nerve to want to be independent. We don't want to be codependent. We don't want to be codependent. Being codependent is not, especially for this zodiac sign, is our nature. We don't want to be codependent. We don't want to be forced codependency on people. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? We like to be in charge. Then second of all, the curse is when people do abuse us and past abuse. We have past time abuse. You know what I'm saying? And it reminds us those episodes that we try to avoid because everybody we trying to play victim. If we were victims, we'd be going along with the abuse. Okay? We're victims of the abuse. We are protecting ourselves. There's a red flag say, hey, do not get involved. You know? So that's the real reason why. That's the truth. So we got to, I'm on this journey to find out what are my accommodations of this, how I fit in the workplace in Texas, which is the deployment will state that makes it hard for a bipolar person of color like myself. I'm not race baiting. It is what it is. And by me focusing race baiting, because if I'm trying to read and trying to focus, because I have an issue with focus. That's why I'm on caffeine and below a lot. Trying to focus on trying to focus. I get distracted so easy. Y'all understand? When y'all come and I'm trying to make a point, I get upset about that. It's not trying to be rude. Don't take it personal. I don't like to be distracted. Okay? But the truth of the matter is, I take herbal teas and stuff. That's my drugs. I don't do weed and kush and crack. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't sell it. I don't do none of that. No, baby. I don't do none of that stuff, baby. When I saw them stereotypes on TV and the media and the news, I said, no, that cannot be me. I did. I said, no, it cannot be me. I don't want to be locked up in no prison. No, no, no. And then you go to a predominant white school, and you hear no. Thank you. That's shoots. So my point is, we gotta start us bipolar people and those who own dope. We got. I don't know. I sometimes have a harsh feeling about those people, but though I had to soften my heart and be humble too. We gotta pray for those people. And and no, for real. And then hopefully the people, because every time I do go by, like on the bus, where they have the tents out there in Midtown, I do this. No, for real. I ain't perfect, but I be doing this. I sure do. I be praying for those people. I do. I be praying for those people. I show compassion and mercy. That's what a person. I'm not a perfect Christian, but that's what a Christian is supposed to do. It's show mercy and compassion. That's one thing I don't like to listen to people who don't because they hypocrites to what they say. I know I am, but I let you know. I ain't no chill on my bone. But these folks are narcissistic and they don't want to admit their own guilt. You know what I'm saying? They want to shame you when you do wrong, but they need to be shamed for what they do too. But the truth of that is, y'all, we need spiritual health, we need mental health, and we need to. Because I'm reading and going on YouTube, going on internet, trying to find resources to get my situation done. I'm on this journey, and those who bipolar, please, let's all what I'm saying. Let's come together, support one another. I also want to get with somebody as friends who going through the same. Don't say don't. Our diagnosis don't hurt each other. We see eye to eye. Cause when you see eye to eye on things, you get along with that person. People who don't see eye to eye, you don't get along until you don't care about seeing eye to eye. So we as people of bipolar disorder, we need to talk about this, okay? And we need to also to learn about our rights with the ADA and EOC and everything else we do. We need to learn about our rights because Texas. I tell you, Texas is a worst place to work here. It is. People identify, but well, if they not have the bipolar disorder, they ain't going with that. Go, they can't talk, right? I ain't never had that problem. I mean, and but I personally hear a person call say that I would love a white person to come to them and say, well, I had discrimination on the job, I got mistreated. I ain't had that problem. You know what I'm saying? So open their eyes, cause I hate when people of color do that mess, like this arrogance. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? And they probably was a shoe shiner, but they ain't had no problem either. Cotton picking, straw picking, and everything else. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. I ain't trying to be cotton picking, straw. No, baby. When I watch some slave movies, no, baby. No. I said that cannot be me. Jim Crow, no. I probably go ahead and lynch me. Okay? I'm not living on jail of that, and I ain't making no kids and putting them in a situation. No, no, no. I'm like, that's a child. No, 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 no. They may say yeah, but I say no, 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 no. Okay, but we need to talk about employment for bipolar people. We need to find programs to help us with bipolar disorder. We need to do that to fit our personality. And then, too, if they have non-degree, because I was going for my bachelor's and I got distracted, okay? I admit that. But we need to figure out how we can resolve this issue. If I was a VD, I wouldn't try to find a way to resolve it. Okay? Thank you. I got tired of y'all. They love to throw the victim game. Well, no, but people who want to be victims, you can't throw that game on us. We trying to find a solution to the problem, so we don't have to deal with it again. So y'all don't want us to be victims until we got to deal with it. That's key. Those are the ones who want us to be victims because they can have a chance to victimize us too. Like I don't know that trick, but I'm serious. We need to do something for us. I know, like I say, the arts is definitely for bipolar people. A lot of people in the arts, even the racist and anti-Semitic Mel Gibson, who did the body of Christ, the Passion of Christ, he bipolar. Mariah Carey bipolar. There's a lot of bipolar. A lot of people in the arts are bipolar in Hollywood or Hollywood. That's why I prefer to be there. I mean, my dream was to be a star. Y'all see how I do good in those monologues. Neil Hammond, not the Latina sister, the white woman worked there told me it wasn't for me. Now you do your judgment. You saw how I got in character because let me give you the tea for those who want to be actors. When you're going for audition, you can't. When you read the script, you cannot act like you're reading the script. You got to put yourself in motion, like turn into the character while you read the script. Okay, you saw how I turned to that ugly, especially me looking at bad officers and bad leaderships and bad stewardship. I'm like Monique when she was playing Mary Jones in Precious. She was abused. She had turned to that monster she was seeing on the interviews back. I don't remember. I remember good couch potato. And I don't forget. So I remember taking her when I was doing the training class, and I paid $400. I paid 200 for my income tax, and the other 200 later on to get it. See how serious I am. I want to be in this business. And Neil Hammond, the white lady down there, she no, not the Hispanic one who's in charge, the white lady under her. She told me back in January during the Super Bowl time for this was not for me. They said, you know what I'm saying, it's not for me. Yeah, and they tried to invite me to come back, but I'm like, no. You know what I'm saying? No, I felt like Abraham kicked it in when he tore that check for that white man. When they would let them perform. Okay, who were Latinos. So I chose not to go back. I said I make my own opportunity because y'all trying to find some other way. And then when I sing in Spanish, you got a white dude looking at me straight. No, you ain't no slave master me. I'm gonna speak Spanish. I'm not paying buckwheat and what buckwheat. What's the other guy name? Buckwheat and seven affliction. No buckwheat and seven affliction on my hand. Hell no. You gonna set me as an individualistic person? Okay, that's my freedom. Is my pride. Let me say it. Freedom is my pride. And brothers have rights too. Brothers have individual rights too. Hello, civil individual rights too. But like I say, if anybody trying to be an actor, when you read a script, where's where my audition? I'm gonna use my computer because I upload it on my phone and download it on my computer. Okay. And I've been seeing Jesse Powell. Yes, I've been seeing Jesse Powell. Oh, you're missing my love. Yes. I might go to audition and sing that song. So I'm trying to get back into the that's what I've been telling myself that the reason why I'm having this stress is not only the bipolar, I'm not following my craft. I'm letting people, and I did have self-doubt and pity when people told me I wasn't going to be making it. But no, you can't let that person tell you that. You gotta make no. Don't ever let a human being tell you that you ain't gonna make it in life. I will admit that. And the record label don't want you to make your own record label. Where's my script? No, that's my checks from the jobs. Because I have to get that to the state. That's my novenas and prayers. Dang it, what I do with my scripts? There's documentations. What the heck? Sorry, y'all. Go! Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and what I learned in my $400 class with that undercover white supremacist rules because he was making racial jokes and stuff. Yes, he was. And Neil Hammond. Tom Logan. I call it like it is. He's a Trump supporter too. And say Dash was correct, even though he's not liberal. That he's a part of the we call it the for the cat wars thing. Yeah, that's no wonder the J people doing her protest. Okay, so as I'm reading the rookie cop, remember I'm being like Monique. Monique said when she was in the movie Precious, she had turned to her brother who molested her. Okay, so she had to remember that bad experience and turn into in performance. So I had issues with a bad cop. You know, my record's clean. I had issues with bad parents, bad grand, bad. Yes, so I have to remind myself the signs they do and turn into that character. So this is how I do. So I'm playing that rookie cop. You, I gotta be honest. I never see a grown man cry, let alone one your size. See how I turn to the character when I was reading. If I said the audition, I gotta be honest. I never seen a grown man cry, let alone your size. Yeah, I said it correctly, but the director or the person who's doing the casting is not gonna take you seriously. So you have to do it like this. I gotta be honest. I never seen a grown man cry, let alone your size. Is that you? And so I'm gonna get to the script. So is that you? Is that what you do? Okay. That what you do when things get rough? You cry? See what I'm saying? That's how you do it. My dad used to beat the hell out of me, even when he saw my lips quiver. Okay, let me read it again. My dad used to beat the hell out of me, even when he saw my lip quiver. Okay, so I'm putting character. My dad used to beat the hell out of me, even when he saw my lip quiver. But I don't hold grudge. It made me strong. See how I turned to character. Now, if I said my dad used to beat the hell out of me, okay, now would you hire me for the job as an actor? No. The director wants to see you act, and then what the secret is, even if you do mess up on a script, you don't let that person know that. You go along with, like, you know what I'm saying. For example, remember, and I was replaying when I said when I was doing pretend to be Ed Gordon from BET, from what's the man Arlie. Remember I said Ed Young, and I actually said Ed Young talking about the guy from Southern Baptist Church. I didn't mean say it like that. Okay. And then I said, oh, I switched it. You said I ain't write the script, no ghostwriter. It was on my head. I said, oh, I forgot. I'm talking about turns. See how you turn into, because I ain't let y'all know that I made a mistake. I made a mistake and made it to part of the act. That's how you do it. Okay? If I would have said, if I went to audition, say, okay, how you doing, sir? I'm here to audition for the rookie cop. I gotta be honest. I never seen a grown man cry, let alone your size. Is that you? That's what you do when you get rough. When things get rough, you cry. My dad used to beat the hell out of me even when he saw my lips quiver. But I don't hold a grudge. It made me strong. And to do this job, you gotta be strong. You can't excuse yourself every time you see something. No, you can't go to the audition like that. You got to get into motion, okay? It's got like this. So those who've been abused, like myself, especially dealing with this bipolar disorder. Imagine you are that parent or that abusive authority figure at your job or at school or the bully at school. You know they signs. You know how character are, how they act, and how rude they act. You know exactly what to look at. That's why when I left my job, I knew exactly what I was dealing with. It wasn't no me being a victim. It's just what I went through, and I know the signs, red flags. You playing that monster. Okay, you playing that monster. Okay, as what Monique said when she did the interviews for the Bully Pressure. She said that she had to go back to her childhood when she was abused by her brother, and she had to turn into that monster when she played, when she got her Academy Award. Okay, even though it was racial stereotype, but she played so well because it challenged what she went through in life. Okay, so when you go into this, so that's why you saw, and I bet you that all the best performances, me playing the rookie cop was the one that was the best performer. All the monologues I did on this recently, I'm assuming y'all would say that the rookie cop was the way because I knew exactly like I had a character. I changed my voice. I don't sound like Zach. I'm no longer Zach. I'm that rookie cop. Okay, that's what you do. So if I was if you were a director, y'all, and I came to all them then those who want to inspire actors, and I read the script, everything correctly, but you didn't see the character. You gotta turn to the character. So, like I say, I gotta be honest. I never seen a grown man cry, let alone your size. Okay, because I remember how I was talked to. You see what I'm saying? And when I got sentimental, people talked to me that way. I know what happened, the event, and everything else. So I used that what I went through, which made me stronger. Okay, not to condone what happened, and I know to avoid it, and to be that character who's a monster. I bet that if I was to play the cop of Adam J. Warbur's audition, that I probably get a cat war regardless what color I am. Okay, because I play it so well, even though the stereotype mean the color being villains, but let's call it like it is. Okay? See how I said, I gotta be honest with you. I never see a grown man cry, let alone one of your sides. Is that what you do when things get rough? You cry? My dad used to beat the hell out of me. Even when he saw my left quiver. I don't hold a grudge. It made me strong. And to do a job, you gotta be strong. I can't excuse you can't excuse yourself every time you see someone say something that accepts you. You think this is hard? My first week, on the first, my partner and I got a emergency call, and they say I calmed down a little bit. Got over to Sonny on 18th. Excuse me. Got on Sonny on got over to Sony solely on 18th, and there was a child shooting up. So let me go ahead get into character again. Got over to solely on 18th. And there was a kid just shooting up bar fries at random. The girl pouring drinks was already dead. A couple patients too. He put a gun right at me. I had no choice. I put one between his eyes. You know what I'm saying? So see how I got in the character? Because I remember seeing people who act like that, and I can emulate what they did. And remember, that's what I'm saying. Because Monique is one thing I love about what Monique said. She said that, and I bet y'all saying that the best job for me is to be in the entertainment industry. Due to my disorder, due to me having talent, you witnessed it how I changed my voice. I became in character because I remember I was in drama in school. They had to improvise, and you had to become the person who you're being. Okay, you cannot sit here and be Zach on camera as the rookie cop. You got to be Zach playing rookie cop who turned into rookie cop. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Even when I play the Cholo, y'all saw what I did in 2013. Y'all see my videos, my 2 videos, me playing the Cholo. Cause I hung around like, thank you. That's how I did it. You know what I'm saying? When I did the various case, I did the Easy E, the Thug. I've been around thugs and that thing. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And how that my voice doesn't sound too damn feeling playing Mariah Carey or Tommy Loren. Okay, Wendy Williams. See how? So that's how. And I bet y'all saying right there in YouTube land that I probably do well as an actor than the other things I've been through here in Texas. Okay, well that's why I had. And when I flunked the first grade because Whitney Houston. Yeah, but see how I channel into. I think this is Whenever I go to an audition, I'm going to use that as my script. Yeah, I'm a Pedro College. No, you know what I'm saying. I work in security, but no, I would never act that way in security. Okay, because I want to buy acting me that way in security. The only time I got mad like that, it was remember the Kendrick Lamar. Yes, when that brother tried. You know what I'm saying. Before I heard about the N word being used, Kendrick Lamar, that was the only time. Okay, but no, you think I really know? No, that I don't want nobody to act that towards me. You gotta treat those the way you want to be treated. Okay, that's my humility. But anyway, I gotta go, y'all. Someone contact me and left a message that I gotta finish the situation. And right now, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all find, hopefully y'all can get us to a director, a casting director. And no, and actually, I worked at a bar last year, and I did. That was even though I was paid $12 an hour. No, for real, I worked at a bar for Halloween. And I took roles. I was happy. Yes. And the guy, a white Jewish brother, told me one thing. See, I told him I don't like to be corrected. He corrected me on one thing, and I didn't get upset because he didn't get belligerent to me. He didn't get ugly with me. He just told me not to do it that way. And I said, okay, I won't, it's not because he was white, even if he was a brother. The way he talked to me in a nice way, I had no problem. So, yeah, I won't do it. Okay? He didn't get belligerent and rude. You know what I'm saying? He's a liberal. It makes sense. Anyway, but yes, for real. So we all got along. Most of white cast on there. We all got along. We performed. We had fun. We ate pizza. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I love doing that job. Yes, working 2 times at the bar, and I was screaming. And I was The first time I did, no. Even the white dude, the Jewish, said the same thing. He said that he's scared of me. I said, "Oh, what kind of work security?" No, I don't want you to have to go. But he, when I wrote the haunted house, I turned to a monster. I lost my voice. I did. I lost my voice. I screamed the hell. Mariah Carey had nothing on me. I screamed the hell out. Yes, I did. I love playing that role. No, for real. I love playing the villain. No, I do. I love playing the villain. I would like to be the seductive villain. The seductive villain, the vampire. Seduce one of the women. Oh, be nice. Do a movie of do a Halloween. Go look for some thoughts of any color. Thoughts. Be the vampire. Look for some thoughts. Me seducing a sex scene. Then and they're like, what happened to her that night? No, for real. I'll be that seductive vampire to go to the club every Friday, Saturday, whatever. Go look for some thoughts. Bite them. While we're doing it, bite them. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be a good Halloween movie. No, that'll be a good Halloween movie. The vampire looking for thoughts. I bet nobody be thought no more on Halloween. For real. Shoes. Come as a smooth Casanova, to the club, looking for some hoes, called like it is, of every race, okay? They like my swagger. Go to the hotel. They think they saw Prince Charming. Then everything's good. Then next thing, ah, yes, there'll be a screaming. Yes, be worse. There'll be any worse than any Jason in Friday 13 movie. That'll be a good. Wouldn't it be a good idea to do that? Wouldn't it be a good? Answer my question, y'all. Wouldn't it be a good idea for doing Halloween season this coming up? A vampire going to the club is popping, is jumping, everybody, twerking and everything, you know what I'm saying? Rolling, grinding, everything. I come in with a nice GQ outfit on, looking way better than the dudes in the club trying to get that Mac game on. They had women like a bunch, but it's losing. They losing game. I take the game from them by taking the women out there. Each chick come out there. She thinks she can play tricks on me. You know how some thoughts do. But I'm about to take a deadly trick on her, and ain't no HIV. It's okay. So then, yeah. So I take her out, make out with her. Has you know what I'm saying? We have relations, sexual revelations, we have relations. Then everything's good. I got one secret. It be like Thriller. Yeah, it'd be like thum, 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 and we put Michael Jackson song thum, 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 yeah, Thriller, Thriller. That'll be a good idea. That'll be a good idea. Y'all want to work on that? We got what? We got this almost August. Anybody who's a director, y'all want to direct that? I would be a smooth. I deep my voice and everything, and talk like that. Yes, I would, and just coming in looking all smooth and everything, thinking I'm all that, and all the ladies to their panties and everything. Then once I take them to the hotel room and get it on, put it on, and everything else. Ah! They'll be no, they'll be. I bet during their Halloween 2018, folks, thought hoes, spook thoughts, whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? Home records, we want to call them. Will not be out there clubbing during that doggone Halloween season. Shoes, and we will put Michael Jackson as song Thriller, cause yeah, yeah. Actually, y'all want to do that for an anniversary of 2019. There'll be 10 years of that. Let me give us more time to do more production and theater. That'll be nice. No, for real. And we'll do a dedication to Michael Jackson for to 10 years of his death. Even though that he died in June, we'll do it for Halloween. Thriller, thriller night. Dum, dum, dum. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, that actually no. Anybody has no hood director inbox me because I make my own opportunity. If the security and workplace don't want, I make my own opportunity. We gonna do that. And trust me, I'll be very committed. One thing about us Leos when it comes to us arts, we are very committed about that. Look at Madonna. Look at Angela Bassett. Come on now. We very committed. You know what I'm saying? We're very committed. But I'm thinking that there'll be good opportunity. But see how I got the character, the rookie card? I know. No. Yeah, for real. No, for real. I mean, even Jan Jackson, when she played the movie Color Girls for Color Girls. Remember she said that when she was taught, the teacher was being rude to her when she was a little kid. It made her feel. And she mentioned that on Oprah back in 98, 97. I don't forget when she had the Velvet Rope album. She had to play that character when she played a mean boss. No, I actually would like to play a mean boss. The very ugly, rude dictator. Yes, I mean, cause I know what I went through in life, and no. Usually, us abused people will play our abusers on camera. That's no for real. You sure will. But anyway, I gotta go, y'all, bro. I have a day.